Well, hello there! Welcome to another edition of the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot on Boozbaz's channel. I am your host, Boozbaz, and this is my castle. Now, last time I talked about how my castle is no longer red, it's now yellow, but it's doing well, it's winning uh, fairly frequently. I don't know if anyone could tell me in the comments what your win ratio needs to be. Like, do I need to win 9 times out of 10 for it to become red again? I'm not sure. But hopefully it's going to get its way back up to being red again, because that's the real badge of honor, is having that red, hard labeled castle. I'm really glad that the last person to put a comment on here didn't say it's pay to win. I'm just getting kind of tired of people saying that, and I don't want people to get scared away. I want them to come in and actually attack it. So this guy actually ran the castle, I think, like 3 or 4 times. It's these players that I really like, that are persistent and try to figure out what's going on. And if he actually watched my YouTube video, he would know what room I used. This is what I'm talking about right here in terms of the room. He's trying to figure out what room this is. Everybody knows these cross chambers, I think, because these are pretty frequently used, but I don't think as many use this one right here, the, I can't remember what it's called here, the junction chamber number 2. So he was trying to figure out how I set up this tiny, tiny room here and the long hallway, but eventually he did copy it. We were chatting with each other in between his runs through my castle. What we're going to talk about, though, is It's Me, Tom, and you know what? His videos, his is pretty short, so he might do this guy afterwards. I was laughing while I was watching this guy play through my castle. It was quite a joy to come home from work and see this guy go through the castle. But we're going to look at this guy, It's Me, Tom. Alright, Tom.
Nice username. How long did it take you to come up with that one?
I don't know, Tom. I've had that username for about 6 years, I'd say. No, I've had my username for, what was it? Oh my god, like 13 years? No, even more, 15 years. Yeah, I've had this username for 15 years now. Anyway, so he falls for the time-wasting room. Not too bad, though. He didn't go all the way in there. Okay, so this is what's interesting about this guy. He likes to forward kite. And that's one thing that I used to do before, but as you get higher up, players get better and better at defending against forward kiting. My castle's a little bit weak to forward kiting, and we'll see why. Watch how... Look at it, he just rushes in. He does dodge the mine, which is good, but he's just going to ram right through this. Takes the hit. Look at that. 1,270 damage right to the face. Knocked back. And now he's taking more damage over time. He's got the poison on him. Reduces his armor. Now he's going to take more damage over time. Walks right over that. Now, he very quickly breaks through the barriers. Bam. I think he was spamming his forward rush attack there. Now, he does. If he knew this, like that other guy player did, I saw another knight play through this, and he stopped right in that corner, and the wheel won't hit you if you stand right in that corner. I think it's because the track rolls up a little bit. I don't know if it works on this side, but I did see him do it on that side. So anyways, this guy's going to just walk right into the springboard traps that launch you back. Right back, taking the lightning damage, going to land in the puddle of acid. Look at all these debuffs, man. Debuffs out the ass. Standing in there, he's slowed. He might end up getting hit by more of these turret blasts. Dodges them just in time. Moves forward, running right into the lightning, taking damage over time. He's almost halfway through his health, but he's done pretty well. Halfway through his health, and he hasn't used a single potion yet. And he's entering this the kill room, as we called it in the previous videos. He's in the kill room, and he's thinking, no, fuck this. He just starts attacking the barricade. He's like, nope, nope. He stands there long enough, but I think he breaks through just in the nick of time to avoid getting killed, or yeah, pretty much killed by these exploding chickens. I think it's this is a charge attack that stuns things around him in an area. I think it may have stopped or interrupted the exploding chickens. I think he gets hit by Springboard Trap. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, so the wall's there. This creature's here just to waste his time, but once again, he's just going to run right through this. Yeah, that's perfect. All of these, I'm glad that I crisscrossed these hamster wheels because they did push him back into the damage. He's taking fire damage. Let's see if he gets coated. Oh, yeah, he takes some more turrets. Okay, so he just drank his first potion. Look at this. He's about to enter the weakest room in the castle. He's still getting stunned, though. He's still getting pushed back a bit by these wheels. He's rushing a little too much. Alright, here he is. Remember, these guys that throw these fiery projectiles do a lot of damage. And he actually gets hit with them, I think. Yeah, he's got 2 stacks of fire damage over time. He's just trying to... Yeah, he's trying to charge through and blast through this area. So he's got half health again. He's still got 2 potions left. And look at this, he's at... Bam! When I got to this point in the video, and this is why I want to talk about this. When I got to this point in the video, look at all these alerted creatures. Some of them are following him. They made it through the trap room, which I don't think they're going to make it. They're probably dying on the choke point there. But he's made it. I mean, this should be easy now. I thought, okay, he's surely... You know, Before... I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Before I watch the replay, I can tell that he didn't succeed because it says your defense won. But when I was watching this, I was really surprised that he didn't manage to finish the castle when he got to this point. He's in a really good spot. So that was pretty good. So he sees there he's not actually doing damage. Gives some more time for these guys to catch up a little bit. And he takes a couple more hits of those to the face. These guys are amazing. They don't even throw one boomerang or whatever. They throw 2, which is great. He's charging forward. He's going in for the damage on that. He's still snared, though, for a second. Bam. Kills it. That's perfect. Taking a little bit of damage. I think it took a hit from one of these Smelly Warriors. Smelly Warrior's going to hit. Hit for 784. That's pretty good, actually. These Smelly Warriors are not bad. Not bad. Look at that. With time to spare, man. You just got to get back there and kill that stuff. So he pulls the aggro of everything. Unfortunately, the corners block the shot. So these guys get in really close, which is a really bad spot for them. Now... He just drank another potion. I'm not too sure what was happening there. I don't know why he drank it, but I think the exploding chickens are about to go off. Yeah, there goes the exploding chickens. So they're fantastic because the guy that summoned the chickens, I think he's standing right over here or somewhere down here. And they just get in real nice and tight. He's not noticing that. He's attacking the totem for what? Why do people attack the totem? I mean, seriously, it's a waste of time. Don't attack the totem. He runs away because he just realized how much damage he took. And now watch it. This is how he loses this area. Takes a couple more hits to the face with that guy's, I call it a boomerang, but I'm not really sure what to call it. And that forces him to drink his last potion. I don't know how he didn't end up at full health after that. He decides to back up, and this is his mistake. He's got his skeletons out there attacking the chickens, and also General Pao. I love General Pao. General Pao is great. If General Pao did not summon chickens, and he just threw exploding bombs or something like that, the skeletons would completely ignore the bombs, and they would just attack General Pao. But because he summons chickens, they work as both an offensive weapon and as a defensive weapon, and they distract the skeletons. See, skeletons are attacking chickens. See all these feathers over here? They're attacking chickens, but watch what happens. Watch what happens. Hey, buddy! Fight these chickens. No, I'm going to stand over here in this corner. Okay. Now, this was his mistake. If I was in his shoes and I saw this happening, I would know. They turn red, right? What's going to happen? That was it right there. That was the hit that killed him. Mistakes were made. Checking in this room, he sees that there's nothing here. Takes 1,000 damage. That's pretty good. Even more damage. This is good. So he's a pretty good melee character. He's got a good setup for just stunning and smashing everything. He's not really taking that much damage, honestly, in this room.
Much better.
I'm honestly lucky that he didn't run the castle a second time. Because if he ran it a second time and he just played a little bit better, he would have made it through the castle perfectly fine. But he gave up after this run.
Dang it.
Alright. And now we'll watch this guy, because that guy was level 28. He's quite a bit higher level than the castle. The castle is level 22, so that's a pretty big difference. That could be one of the reasons why it was easier for him. He really wasn't taking that much damage from stuff. Now we'll watch a level 21 guy, and again, this is the reason why I kept my castle level 22. Well, let's, oh, I'm in the wrong zone here. Kept my castle level 22. So these level 21 guys are looking up, and it's like, oh, it's one level higher than me. That's not bad. You don't even get the warning, right? You get the warning if the castle's 2 levels higher than you or more. This is a short one, guys. I promise. It went to the wrong screen. This is a short one, I promise. It is fun to watch, though. I'll pause it a bit, though, because it's fun to watch how this works out.
Is this what passes for a castle these days?
I like that weapon. It's underused. The sniper crossbow. He spends a little more time than necessary attacking all these things. Look at this! Look at this! That's a new bro right there. He's running through, like, you can't even fit anything in here. You can't fit mines in there. That's why I chose this room, is because it's got these blockades that kind of hinder your vision, and if you really want to be thorough, there's a lot of little nooks and crannies to check. One thing I noticed is that these things don't work at all when there's no pressure on the player, but if you're in a room with a bunch of traps, or you just went through the Burn in Hello and you see these things, people often shoot at them. They work in the right situation. Smoke and mirrors, baby. Smoke and mirrors. Oh my, it's just like, okay, there's nothing here. I was like, look at that, he wasted, I'm not sure how much time was on this, but, oh, it's right here, 44 seconds. He just wasted 44 seconds in that room. So he springboards over, good, gets pushed right into that. I love this little tight space right here, and watch what happens. He's gonna turn around and be like, get the fuck out of here, and these wheels are about to turn around and roll away. Bam! They just push him right back into it. He takes 1,000 damage right to the face from the hit. He's got damage over time from the fire. He's still taking damage over time with the... oh, he takes 1,600 damage to the face because he's in the pool of corrosive acid. This is so well placed. Like, I'm really happy with this first room. But yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. Bam! Drinks his first potion. He's under pressure. Now he's like, do I go there? Do I go back? Did you see that moment? And he goes, okay, just springboard over this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Good potion.
Runs around. He's like, okay. Don't go in. Don't go in. He's like, ah, fuck it. Just go in there. I like this plate where this thing is. It shoots so high. These are great, actually, the snow ballistic cannons. It shoots so high, it goes over top of anything. It probably could even go over top of these bookcases here. Look at that. Bam! Right in there. Coats this area. This guy backs off. Now, why does he stop and shoot that thing instead of running through here? I don't know. But this says to me that he hasn't come across something like this before, and I'm very satisfied watching this. Alright, so he's like, alright, don't run right into that thing. Alright, back up. Oh, there's nowhere to stand. I can't stand anywhere. Oh, I'm coated in acid. Ah, more acid. Walks right into the light. He's like, I gotta get out of here. I can't stay. See, everybody, this is why I said, people take the spot on the right because they want to go stand on this thing. And I like the way it's set up because you want to get out of here, but you run right into the lightning. He's coated in the acid again. He's about to hit that springboard trap. And the way it's set up, actually, these tiles, A lot of people miss that. Even the higher ranking players with over 1,000 crowns, even they miss it. Right into the springboard trap, drinks the potion, gets launched right back into the room. And remember what I said last time? When this thing shoots the cannon, or shoots the snowball, and this gets frosted, and you get launched back in the room, you have to walk through it. And if the Chargoyle is shooting lightning at you, watch. I don't know if it's going to work for him. He launches over it. See, he's shooting lightning at him. And he's still inside that just narrowly. But he's taking a little extra time to get through here and taking damage from the snow. So this is great. Springboarded right back in. Just getting fucked up, man. Just getting fucked up. Alright, so he's like, alright, enough of this. I got a spiral shot into this room to get past this garbage here. And that's exactly what I want. Look at this nice purple item right there. That's great. I do believe that... What is this? These are just creatures that are getting summoned, aren't they? Yeah, these are just getting summoned. Yeah, those are just things. So remember what I said. People turn right or left. But in this case, in most cases, they turn right. They walk into the corners. Walks into the corner, gets hit with the goop right there. He gets snared. This is the way the castle's meant to be set up. It's based around my own playstyle to some extent. He's snared. He's now trying to use his AoE to clear up these barricades as fast as possible, and he's going to kite into these rooms, and we'll see what happens. Alright, let's kite into this room. I'm slowed down. There's a lot of shit chasing me. There's a lot of damage here. He drank his last potion right there. And he's like, alright, I'm going to go into here, and everything's going to die. You hear that trumpet sound? Burna, burna. Things are running back. But you know what's great about this room? The chicken, the necromancer, and the 2 general pals all summon chickens and skeletons and exploding chickens, and those things are not bound. They're not tethered to the totem. So they will, if they continuously aggro and take damage and run back again, they'll heal, but they'll constantly summon shit that will run into here despite them being stuck to the totem. So they have more range even than an archer, I would say. See, look at... Now these are the wall guys. They're so tanky. They're so... Look at this. They're just soaking up the hits. He gets knocked back into the path of these flaming projectiles. And he gets hit twice with it, and he's in really hot water now. He's like, where do I go? What do I do? So he's going to break these barricades. He gets a nice purple item right there, which is good, you know, studded leather shoulder pad. That's great, buddy. You're level 22. It's probably a level 22. Or he's level 21. That's a nice upgrade for him. If I were him, well, I don't know, actually. This is pretty bitchy. Like, this is only 2 rooms into the castle. I probably would have given up as well.
It's only a scratch.
Right there. There's the chickens coming in for the kill. Oh.
Step out of the line of fire.
He actually gets killed by the projectile from this one Mrs. Gofire. And that's it. Sorry, buddy. That was fun to watch. So, in the end here of the video, I'm going to just talk a little bit about some slight changes that I've made. Okay, talking about slight changes, I have turned this cannon to face the other direction. Just for a couple reasons, because it's really not that advantageous to have it pointing in this way, because when you run in, it just hits the barricade if it starts shooting at you. This makes it take a little more time for it to turn around and shoot, and it'll do a little less damage to the barricade. Really, this thing doesn't start hitting you until you're past the barricades, and at that point, it's better just have it facing this way because it's turning, and then if you get past the barricade, it shoots at you. Instead of shooting immediately, being on cooldown, you break through the barricades, it takes a little more time to reload and then shoot again. So yeah, this has been I think it's a better position. I haven't validated this build yet, I just, little changes that I've made. Nothing's changed in this room at all. Over in this room, I changed this to a tall bookshelf because it masks the guy behind it just a little bit better. I had 4 turrets in here, I think. I'm not sure if this is in my current build, but I changed it. I put 2 mines instead, fire mine and acid mine. I just found that if you get through this room, you're really unlikely to be coated in acid. I want to get a fresh coating of that on you, or the corrosiveness. So it's likely to get a fresh coating in here. As people don't really run through the center, they run to the sides like mice, just like I said. The fire mines just to do a little extra damage. Honestly, I might be better off putting the glue mines in there. I don't know. Tough to say. Tough to say. Well, we'll stick with this for now. I could even actually move this glue mine over to here. I don't know. We'll see. Again, it's tough to work with these defensive rating points. If I had it my way, I would fill this room up with more mines. But anyhow, I don't know if I like the way that acid cannon is, but it's good enough for now. Alright, moving forward from there, there's only been some other slight changes. I used to have 3 Smelly Warriors, but now I only have 2, and I switched this middle character to the Hunger Bot. And I put a dirt behind him because I had 1 extra point. I also put one more barricade on here, and I put another barricade right there just to make it a little bit harder to forward kite. I've never used Hunger Bot ever before this. I've never used it, so I don't know how good it is. But the idea is basically to get the... He aggroes pretty far into the room. He'll aggro you before you even actually make it all the way past this. And the idea is to have him pull you in. And what's going to happen, I know what's going to happen, is the moment he pulls you in, you're going to be within aggro range of these guys. And that will go over the limit of how much stuff I can have aggroed at once. And then the Smelly Warriors were de-aggro, so they won't actually attack. They'll just turn around and walk away. And then hopefully what's going to happen is that in the slight moment where you're stunned, where you get pulled in, these guys will hopefully land their hits. That's what I'm hoping for. But I have yet to validate it. One of the reasons why I haven't validated it the way... I normally just pay the 10 bling to do that. But I actually really enjoy paying the 10 bling to get it validated and then seeing this. This is what I want to put it up and see validation, just tons of validation failed, because these are fun to watch as all these people try to validate the castle. But I have been, I guess I'd say, unlucky a bit, because I've been putting it up for validation and it's been getting validated very quickly by high ranking players. He's in my clan actually, so I'm not going to complain about that, but I put it up for public validation and it immediately got validated. Like right away, bam, validated by the first guy. I'm like, ah, shit. So, I don't know. I might do it again, but I'm saving a little bit of my bling first. I spent some on that bookshelf. So yeah, that's just a couple replays and my castle right now. If you're an EVE Online player or just anybody here who's just curious, I am planning on making another EVE Online video about a couple game mechanics and doing a shout out for a website called Winmatar.com. I guess I technically did a shout out for it right there, but anyways, it's going to come in the not too distant future. Just been kind of strapped for time, and EVE Online is a game that really requires long play sessions to get, I guess, value out of it. Whereas this, I don't really even play this game. I just log in and then I watch replays. It's almost like just logging and checking YouTube. So, anyhow, that's all for now. Once again, I'm Boozebaz. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.